Okay, so I'm joined here with Conor, who's one of my mentoring students. So I've coached Conor for the last, how many months is it? 4 months?
Last 4 months.
Yeah. And I think first things first, Conor is like really jealous of my tan. Aren't you, mate?
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah. Conor goes on has spray tans, but this is real, just so you guys know. But no, seriously, we've been working together for 4 months, and when I met Conor, he was struggling in his business, which I want Conor to kind of just explain a little bit of what you kind of were doing before I met you, basically.
Yeah, so from October till around March time, I was just working from, just for myself, paying £500 rent, and struggling to actually clear that and actually make a decent living off that as well. Struggling to get clients, and just generally just not really enjoying doing what I was doing because I had no direction in that. So
no like vision or path to go on.
No.
So what was the kind of breaking point for you with your business at that current moment? What was it that made you think, there's something more for me? Struggling all the time. What was it that made you really like want to go for coaching?
Well, I've always felt like that would help me progress in my business, and I always never settle for average. I always want more and more. So I just felt like I just needed that guidance at that time.
And I think there's a lot of people who think that when you get a coach that you just get given some information and things just happen. Can you just explain like what?
Yeah, that's not the case.
Yeah, it's not about the knowledge. I mean, you've worked really hard. I mean, talk about how hard you've been working.
So like obviously you can get, it's like anything, you get given the tools, but you actually need to apply that consistently as well. And I have, and I've started to see really good results from it. So.
And what sort of things did we change in your business? Like, what was the main?
So the main one was originally, first started off was my actual niche, so what I actually love to do, which was coaching people who wanted to take the physique to that next level, and also fat loss as well. They were my niches, and then we built a brand around that.
Yeah, it was more like a brand around your passion, wasn't it?
Yeah, which is now the Physique Body Formula.
Yeah, it's wicked. And what has that done for like confidence levels? Because you were really worried when you met me about being seen as like the same as everybody else, and you felt like you were just in competition with everyone else. What's that kind of rebranding and that niche around your passion done?
Yeah, I don't actually think there is. I feel like I've separated myself now from that competition, because I'm not just saying I do this, I do this, I do this. Like what do you actually do? I feel like my confidence has improved a lot because I know exactly what I'm doing and I know what I need to do.
And there's no one really doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, and aside from the rebranding, what else has kind of happened in your business? Like, with getting clients in, programs. Just talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. So from that we designed programs. So we actually started off with 3 programs, which was a physique one, a fat loss one, and like a group training one. So we designed those programs so the person actually knew what they were actually getting from the program. So they weren't just paying me just by the hour, they were actually paying for the result that they get at the end of the programs, and that was a really big selling point because people want to know what they're going to get from the program. So it's not just like paying for a 1 hour personal training session, for what really. So that. And then the whole process of actually getting clients through, externally, so not actually from the gym, through bringing clients in through outside.
A lot of people tend to think you need to get clients in the gym, and that's not the case.
Yeah. I mean, all my clients have actually brought from outside of the gym. Yeah. Apart from a couple, but mostly outside of the gym.
And you've obviously paid, you paid a bit of money for coaching.
Yeah.
But what has that done as a return? What would you say to someone who's is struggling, but they're just really worried about paying the money to have proper coaching? and what are the returns like?
Yeah, I would say I wouldn't even think twice about it. I'd go for it, me personally.
And are you comfortable talking about how much you've made over the last 4 months?
Yeah, so from when I was over the last 4 months.
Let's have that transition. So the transition before you started training, you were paying £500 rent.
Yeah. And
probably making, what was it, £500 to £800 a month?
Yeah, £500 to £800 a month.
Okay, so pretty much breaking even. And now in the last 4 months, what have you made?
Made around £10,000 in the last 4 months. So I can only see that progressing even more with the hard work that I'm currently putting in.
Yeah, and that's just a starting point, isn't it? Because the thing is with having a coach is they can always see something greater for you than what you see for yourself. And I think that's the case moving forward, isn't it?
Like Greg pretty much brought the best out of me in terms of what I want to do and actually making me shine in all different areas of my lifestyle and business as well.
And let's take money out of the equation for a second and let's talk about free time and actually enjoying what you do, because I think yeah, because money's great and everything, but you can have a lot of money and not really enjoy what you're doing. So just talk about your kind of free time and how much has brought out your passion rather than just doing it day to day.
Yeah, so it's actually given me, because I love what I do, I still have that free time where I can actually enjoy my lifestyle as well. So even though I am working hard, putting in a lot of hours, makes you realise that you structure your time well, so the time that you're actually working, that's 100% efficient, nothing else is, you're not being distracted by anything else, and then you can actually have your free time where you can do whatever you want, and that's...
It's almost like that confidence, isn't it, of knowing exactly when you get a client in, you know exactly what the process is to turn that client into a paying client.
Yeah. And
let's not get mixed up. We are not trying to turn everybody into clients. It's all to do with getting the right clients in and taking them through a few kind of loopholes, a few hoops, and making sure that client's right for your program, isn't it? It's not we're just trying to get as many clients as possible. They have to be a right fit for the program, and I think once you do that, everybody's kind of on a win-win.
Yeah.
And I think that's correct me if I'm wrong, that's giving you the confidence to know that if you get a client through, you'll know instantly after having a chat with them, giving them a form to fill out, you'll know instantly whether they're the right fit for you.
Of course, yeah.
So it's not really a case of trying to get as many clients in as possible and just working with them. Conor's a little bit more strict. He's not arrogant, but he wants to kind of get that client the best results possible. And if he's working with someone who's not committed or doesn't really understand the programs properly, if someone comes to you, they know that they're going to be changing their physique. It's not anything else. It's fat loss. So just maybe just a bit of a talk about what that's done for your confidence, because I think that's really important.
Yeah. Well, my confidence has improved massively since having mentoring sessions. I feel like I can actually, because I'm confident in what I can do, I feel confident in the programs which I sell at that price as well. And the client as well, because they invest, generally speaking, when the client invests that money into the program, that first of all, they obviously want it, and second of all, they're actually going to put the time and the effort into getting those results. Because like I say, you can always give someone the tools and coach them through it, but if they're not applying it, and that's what we look out for first. If we think that they can't apply the tools we're going to give to them, then they're not suited for the programs.
And I think it all comes back to that integrity as well. Whilst it is great making money, like I said, it is all done with integrity. I try and install this in clients, in Conor's mindset, over and over, that it's not how much money you can make, because at the end of the day, it's not going to give a really good reflection of what you do for your business if people are just coming on your programs and not getting the right results. So it's all about getting the client to fit your program, rather than trying to just train everybody with a wallet and just a wallet and a pulse, as they call it. there's no point, because it's not all to do with how much money the client's got, it's how much investment they have in getting the results, and that's how we kind of flip everything on its head, and I think that's what we've kind of done in your business, isn't it? So yeah, anything else you want to add? What would you say to like someone? I mean, no, we've said it before, but there's so many people struggling out there. I know there's people struggling out there.
Yeah.
Like when I started as a trainer when I was 22, and you know, there's been many times where I've been, you know, going to petrol stations and pretending I've forgotten my card because I've had no money in my bank. I mean, you've probably been there, have you?
Yeah,
we've done stuff like that. Yeah. And it's not a nice place to be in, and sometimes, you know, when you do have the opportunity to work with a coach, you know, it has to be the right coach and get you the right results. But you know, the best thing I ever did was invest. I didn't even have this money at the time. I borrowed it. I had to give £5,000 to a mentor. I was mentored for 12 months, and that was probably the best thing I've ever done in my life. You know, I made that back. I probably made back about £30,000-40,000 from doing that mentoring program. So, you know, I think it's really essential that if anybody is out there that wants to take the business to the next level, but is really concerned about giving money to a coach, like, what would be your advice, mate? I mean, you know, from what we've done in the last 4 months, I know we've said it before, but it's so important to kind of talk about this.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I would just say, it is a big investment, but if you put the hard work in, you'll reap in the benefits, definitely.
And what kind of person would mentoring not be for?
Anyone who doesn't want to put work in.
Yeah, it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Well, you've done really well so far.
Thanks, thank you.
And look forward to the future. We'll look forward to more in the future. So yeah, if anybody is interested in coaching, then you know, I have a great opportunity to do coaching programs. If you look on the links below or above this post, I don't know where they are, then there will be a program which you can come on and join. All right, guys, speak to you soon.